Get on board with crypto. Sheesh. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Blast Off with Ribs. I'm Ribs. Hey guys. So, I haven't made a video in a little while, so I apologize for that. But, you know, life's been crazy. As most of you may be aware, especially in the past week with the whole of the market, we can clearly see that there's been a little bit of a downturn. So today I'm doing some very basic technical analysis with some Bitcoin. Okay, the Bitcoin technical analysis show. No, that doesn't really work out well, does it? It sounds really boring. Sounds very boring. You're boring. Ribs, you're boring. So here we have the chart on Phoenix Exchange. And yeah, honestly, it looks like we're making a sideways broadening wedge. And man, does it look weird. It's sideways. It's some serious sideways action. Do we know where it's going to go? If anyone says yes, then they're wrong, because it's pretty hard to tell. I mean, you can have a general idea. That's kind of what technical analysis is for. So all these green lines here are just trend lines where we see a lot of touching of points, really, on a line. Really, touch points on a line. So it looked like we had a ascending wedge that broke down, according to what I have here. In the larger scheme, we have an upward broadening wedge with a sideways broadening wedge near the top of it. We could probably see us go down even further. I don't know for sure, just because of where we're at. And then also, if we kind of zoom in here, we might have a small head and shoulders pattern coming into play a little bit here on the 4-hour timeline. And it seems like we're kind of breaking up out of it a bit here. Not really. Not yet. We're not breaking out of it yet, but we're touching it. So here are the heads. I guess it's an inverse head and shoulder because it is upside down. Here we have, turn this to yellow. Here's one shoulder. Here's the head. Here's the other shoulder. It looks a little sloppy to me, so I'm not really sure if that's what it is. So, there's really no volume coming in. We haven't really seen any ridiculously high volumes. We have seen these spikes here at the bottom, like right here. These spikes. These are selling spikes. So obviously, like, there's definitely a lot more selling pressure going on. That's why it went down. There's probably a lot of people cashing out from making gains of whatever because they saw the price go down. So they're probably just cashing out. People are now buying back in. That's why we saw the increase in the price there. And we see these green volume sticks. So these are volume sticks down here. So this is just telling us what the volume was at any given time. So every 4-hour mark there, we have some volume going in. I sound really boring, don't I? Damn boy, you're boring. You are boring today. So yeah, that's what we pretty much got with Bitcoin. Let's maybe just take a look at Ethereum here. If I can get out of this, go to Ethereum. Let's see how Ethereum is doing. Looks like we stopped this upward channel trend here. We made a massive reverse double bottom. Double bottom, not a reverse. But you could also consider this to be a head and shoulders too. But it does look like a double bottom. And I suppose we could consider that other trend that we were looking at on Bitcoin to also be a double bottom. That's a little bit more clean. So a double bottom is just Here's 1, here's 2. It looks like a W. So a double top is like an M shape, so it's literally the reverse or inverse of this. So this is technically an inverse, because usually you have a double top, but this is anyways. So how do you measure that? It's from the top, so to the middle peak to all the way down to the bottom. And usually you can, for this type of trend, or this type of trend, you can either go conservative or risky with this. So what I mean by that is risky is utilizing the wicks of each of these candles as the points, or you can go to the actual open and close. Let me get this. What is going on here? I just want this line. Just want the line. Go like that, and maybe even go up a little bit. And like that. So if we were going from the wicks, you want to go from the top all the way down to the bottom, and you do want to go in a straight line. So it's about there, as straight as you can make it, really. So if we're breaking out here, our target for Ethereum is about 4,700. Yes, 47,000 would be sick for everyone who's hodling and or trading some Ethereum. So yeah, that's what we have. It looks like that's what this is playing out to be. It does look like it tested that line and is now breaking out, and it has now at least one close above. So if you are trading this, and none of this is financial advice, by the way, this is all for entertainment purposes and educational purposes. So please do your own research before you're doing any of these types of trading. So if you're longing, shorting, spot trading, trading bots, blah 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 blah. It can be risky, and you can get liquidated. I know in this downtrend I got liquidated on my major trading platform, where it's a bit more risky. I use 25x leverage. You can go up to 100x leverage on Bybit, but it is a bit riskier. So it's really for someone who's more advanced, more technically inclined, technically and fundamentally. So you really need to have a good idea of what's happening in the markets technically and fundamentally. And fundamentally meaning you're understanding what the company is doing, what the markets are doing, where they are in the space, the news, is quantitatively collecting all of the non-chart based data. So technical analysis is on chart data. So what we're doing here is technical analysis, and it looks like we are even the Bollinger Bands here are kind of expanding, and that's where we're seeing this uptrend. And as you can see here, we got a squeeze in the Bollinger Bands here, and it went down, and now we kind of went sideways a little bit, and now the Bollinger Bands are expanding again. So we might see some upward action here. This could have been a very small correction from the top. Let's see. To the bottom, we went down about 18.5%. Crazy, right? Crazy. And from here, if we do this again, we've gone up at least 11 to 12%, 11%. So we went down the 18%, now we're up 11%. So that's good. I think that would be a mini correctional period for Ethereum, potentially for Bitcoin as well. So, keep an eye on these charts too if you're looking to score some cash from making some trades. So, again, none of this is financial advice. So, let me know what cryptocurrencies you guys are interested in. Leave a like if you like my video. Subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Share the videos with every one of your friends. Sorry, this one was boring AF. Maybe we'll get into a little bit of news next time. But that's it for today. Keep blasting off, people. Get on board with crypto. Shoo.